At this stage, and when I look back at some of the things I've done, I realized that I didn't spend enough time thinking through what I wanted to do. An example of that was when I was finishing high school. I got called to the guidance office, and the question was, Larry, you haven't told us what you're doing next year. What are you going to do next year? And I said, I don't know. And my guidance counselor says, have you ever thought about accounting? And I thought, I don't even know what accounting is. Long story short was he got a call from a local accounting office that needed a student accountant. He saw somebody who didn't have plans for the next year, saw that I had done fairly well in math. So bingo, I'm going to go into accounting. So, yeah, bird the hand's worth two in the bush. So I said, sure, I can do this. It lasted about 2 months. It was awful. It was absolutely friggin' awful. But I had to do that. Flip side is when I wrote my first book, probably 30 years ago, I settled into it and I thought, wow, this is way cool. I like this. And so the entire process, and I self-published it with the help of family and friends. I self-published it. And when it was finished, I thought, wow, that's amazing. I love that. It's just, I'm there. This is exactly what I want to do. I jokingly say that when I grow up, I'm going to be a writer. And my friends would say, why bother? And I'd say, why bother growing up or why bother being a writer? But it was then that I learned that's what my calling was. That's what my passion was. That's what my purpose was. And from there on, things just not really fell into place, but I at least had a benchmark now. I didn't have to search. I thought, okay, now I'm going to be a writer, and not just any writer. I want to write educational content to help people learn. And along the way, I took a course in experiential learning, so I factored that in too. It's taken me I would think probably half my life to really get a crystal clear idea of what I wanted to do. And once that was there, everything else became so much easier. The law of attraction kicked in big time. When I first heard of the law of attraction, I thought it was a bunch of motivational pooey, but it was really helpful going through the exercise of what I really wanted. Asking myself questions like this: do you want this? If somebody were to offer this to you, would you take it? Would you be happy doing this? So it's really a case that comes back to really getting a good handle on ourselves, on who we are, what we're all about, what our values are,